Guys, we are back for another rebuild. We're gonna do the Giants today. I'm gonna do a 5-year rebuild. Hopefully, try and get a Super Bowl within that time frame. Same as usual. Not making any changes or changing playbooks year one. Year two, we'll look into doing that if we need to. Changes or changing playbooks year. All right, so sound is on. Just want to make sure. I've done rebuilds before where the sound wasn't on and it didn't go well. So let me go ahead and hop into the lineup real quick. I think it's safe to say the Giants overperformed this past season. Daniel Jones is not going to be the answer. Sterling Shepard's too old. Darius Slayton is decent, gets hurt too much. They don't really have any receivers long term. Saquon Barkley's obviously our lead back for the rebuild. Andrew Thomas is good. Same with Evan Neal. But the interior line needs some work. And then on tight end, we got to upgrade as well. So offensively, we're looking at quarterback, every receiver we can find, and then tight end. And then defensively, I think the main concerns are going to be in the secondary. Other than Adoree Jackson, there's not a lot there. D-line is obviously pretty good with Dexter Lawrence. Leonard Williams is getting up there in age. They don't have another left end. Obviously, Aziz and Kayvon Thibodeau will be here with the whole rebuild. Jalen Smith's too old, and he's not that good anymore. And then actually have Landon Collins playing middle linebacker too, and he's not going to be here long term either. So, Julian Love, I think, is decent for right now. He's still young. I think he's like 24 years old. But outside of that, it's not a lot here. So, a lot of pieces we need. I think the Giants are pretty good on cap, though, if I'm not mistaken. Let's check out the salaries real quick. Actually, they're not that good on cap. Who we need to re-sign this year? So Sterling Shepard's gone. Daniel Jones is going to be gone. Gates is going to be gone. Julian Love will get re-signed. He's only 24. Gary Slayton will because he's 25. Our punter. Oh, we got to sign Saquon. It's going to be a lot. Other than that, I think everybody else is going to be gone. A lot of contracts here. Yeah, everybody's going to be gone. And the next season, we need to re-sign Darnay Holmes. Xavier McKinney's going to walk. Leonard Williams will walk. He's 28, only 82 overall. Adoree Jackson will probably get re-signed, maybe like a 3-year deal. And then Andrew Thomas obviously will get signed long term. But again, there's not a lot there. We should get a lot of cap after this season. Let's go and hop into week one. I don't think I have much change in the lineups. I think their youngest players are already starting for them, so we're going to leave it how it is. Jump to the midseason point. Look at this recruiting class. And I think I'm going to do the actual imported draft class this time for this rebuild. Just try it out. So draft class. Let's go download. Might hit the wrong button. I want the most downloads. $374,000. 2023. Let's do this one. All right, so that's imported. And obviously, we're looking at wide receivers. So CJ Stroud and Bryce Young are our top guys. This has to be old because Kayshon Boutte is not going to be a top 5 talent anymore. The rest of this looks pretty good. Yeah, the rest looks pretty good. What would be interesting is if we got 2 first-round picks and got Bijan Robinson and traded Saquon away. I don't know if I'm going to do that, but would be interesting. And right now we're projected pick 5. And I wonder if we can trade anybody away. I think I'm going to trade Daniel Jones just because I know we're not going to re-sign him this year. So might as well start Tyrod and kind of tank, if that makes sense. Greedy Williams would be a huge upgrade. Sam Cosmi, I think, is a rookie right tackle. We don't need a right tackle, though. We're good on O-line. Cam Robinson, though. Mekhi Becton's a superstar. You know what? No, I don't want to do that. I don't. Mekhi Becton would be nice to move him to guard. But. And I don't want to draft O-lineman. So maybe. But Oliver's here. We're running a 4-3. No, we're running a 3-4. Let's go Mekhi Becton and move him to guard. That way our O-line is set for the whole rebuild. Let's do that. So Mekhi Becton is going to play. Let's check out the ages first. Who is our oldest offensive lineman? Actually, you know what? He's going to play left guard. Doesn't even matter. He's playing left guard. Kai Becton, the left guard. He's more of a run blocker either way. So, yeah, his overall goes up. Our O-line is set for the future now. And we're going to tank with Tyrod Taylor. So, let's go ahead and jump to the midseason point. After I figure out my focus players, which are going to be all rookies. It's going to be Kayvon is right. Evan Neal. And then I believe I'm going to go... Let's go Mekhi Becton, actually. And let's go ahead and jump to week 8. Wait a minute. We're 5-2. Not how I thought it was going to go, but Julian Love can go up to superstar right here. That would be nice. Maybe that's just star dev. I think that's star dev, actually. Still be nice for him. I'm not re-signing anybody. I think I already said that. But let me double check after this. And there's no quarterback in the strength of the class, so let's go ahead and go wide receiver because we don't have any. I don't think Kayshawn's a guy, though. I don't know who we would take. Right now, we're not projected top 5 picks, so we might have to trade up because we need a quarterback. I did say Saquon. 7 years. He'll take that. It's a lot of money for running back, but he's worth it. Obviously, our long-term guy. I said Julian Love as well. Just in case he does get superstar, let's go ahead and re-sign him real quick. He should take $5 million. He wants more. He's going to want a lot more after this if he gets this upgrade. Let's go 5 years for Darius. Up it a little bit. And that's it. Everybody else is going to walk. So we're going to go 1 week forward. Re-sign Julian Love. Let's do these upgrades real quick. And then when we get to week 11, we'll check out the stats. And we lost 30-20. Probably didn't get it. Oh, he did get it. He's a superstar now. Oh, he's a star. Okay. Still shouldn't want that much money. I'm not mad at that, actually. Good for the long-term development of the team. We'll offer him more. And he's back. Nobody else coming back. Still got a good amount of money, too, as well. Let's go ahead and jump to week 11. Check out the stats, and then do our focus players. We're taking on the Texans in week 10. And get the dub. So now we are 6-3, second in the division. So our focus players first. And I don't think we need to do the quarterbacks. I think we know enough about them in real life. Obviously, we need DBs to get better, but I think the move here is to go. I don't know, actually. I don't know what I want to do. Antonio Johnson with A-zone coverage interests me. Let's go him. Let's go Brian Brzee. And then let's go Jackson Smith and Jigba. Check out the midseason stats. It's got to be our running game that's keeping us alive. Tyrod actually having a decent year. Saquon's having a good year. Receiving wise, Sterling Shepard, Darius Slayton, Richie James, not bad. Defensively, Dexter Lawrence having a really good year. Aziz and then Leonard Williams. Kayvon's not really getting a lot of pressure on the quarterback. And then Julian Love with 3 picks. It's pretty nice. Probably explains his breakout. But let's go ahead and jump to the end of the season. We should make the playoffs. I wouldn't be upset if we didn't. Let me set my dog job real quick. Y'all gotta go. Move. Oh. Y'all are destroying everything. Okay, so we collapsed and missed the playoffs, which again I'm not mad at. Did beat the Eagles in week 18. Finished 9-8 on the year. Player of the week, Saquon Barkley. It looked like a pretty average game though. But let's go ahead and do these upgrades. Somebody got fired, not sure who. Look at the end of year stats at the Super Bowl. And then we'll check out the yearly awards too. So let's go ahead and jump to the Super Bowl real quick. It is the Broncos Bucks. Wow, did not see that coming. Yearly awards, Jalen Hurts was MVP. We are not up for anything. Offensive Player of the Year, Jalen Hurts. Giants, nobody. Defensive Player of the Year, Giants. Dexter Lawrence up here at number 8. Offensive Rookie, don't think we had any. Oh, Daniel Bellinger finishes number 10. Defensive Rookie, Kayvon Thibodeau second. Nobody else. Best quarterback, nowhere near. Best running back, Saquon at 5. Best wide receiver, I don't expect to see anybody. Sterling Shepard, who's old, we're not going to re-sign him, so. Overall, I'm happy. I wish we'd have done worse, to be honest with you. I don't know how the Cowboys finished 8-9. Tom Brady leads the league in passing. Tyrod wasn't awful, but wasn't great. Saquon was pretty good. Sterling Shepard had a beast of a year. He must have been in the slot. Darius Slayton was okay. Yeah. He must have been in the slot. I should have put Landon Collins, 150 tackles. It's a pretty insane year. Dexter Lawrence, 10 sacks. Julian Love, 5 picks. He might get upgraded to superstar. Would love to see that just because I re-signed him. So He'd be here long term of the rebuild. Let's check out dev changes. Saquon needs his superstar back or X Factor back. I don't know how he lost it with 1,400 yards and like 15 touchdowns, but Madden's kind of weird sometimes about stuff like that. Who's got that back? On the defensive side, Julian Love up to superstar, and so is Dexter Lawrence. It's exactly what we needed. That's going to help us long term for the rebuild because they're both young players who are pretty good. So I'm happy about that. And we look pretty good year one. No, the record doesn't reflect it, but it's a lot better than I've done in the past with the year one stuff. So let's hop into the offseason. As the Broncos take down the Bucks in year one of this rebuild. Hop in and re-sign players. And let's see what the free agent class looks like. Not expecting much. Jordan Poyer's too old. You know, Evan Ingram's been here a couple seasons in these rebuilds, and I've never signed him. I think I might, though. He's 28. Not going to get much better. But a 4-year deal. We have money, so I'll up it. That's the max I'll give him. If he comes, he comes. If he doesn't, he doesn't. Jacoby Myers is a superstar. He's only 26 years old. Give him a 5-year deal. Give him 16 mil. Anybody else down here that's a superstar is kind of young? AJ Boye got superstar. That's interesting. Bryce Callahan. Ooh, Irv Smith Jr. Irv Smith Jr. over Evan Ingram in a heartbeat. 7 years, and he's super cheap. I'll give him a lot of money. And I'll pull them offer from Evan Ingram easily. I'm willing to pay him. Let me pull it from Evan Ingram. So that was Irv Smith. Good find late. Not a high overall, but he can develop super nice. Jacoby Myers. I pulled him off from Evan Ingram. Oh, I gotta move my face. I forgot you withdraw offer. Go ahead and move this. All right, so withdraw offer is triangle, not square. There we go. So Jacoby and Irv Smith. Let's evaluate those. We got Irv Smith. We didn't get Jacoby. Interesting. Where did he go? He went for less money. We really needed Jacoby. We don't have any wide receivers. Ends up going to our division rival, the Eagles. I don't think I need anything else, to be honest with you. No other good players left. I'm happy with Irv Smith Jr. We got our tight end of the future for 7 years. So we'll save our money for years 2 and 3 of the rebuild. Go and hop to the draft. And I'm going to have to trade up for the quarterback I want. All right, so let's see where we are in the draft first. Probably in the middle. Yeah, pick 17, which is what I expected. We're going to trade up with the Texans, the first overall. I don't know how we're going to do that. Let's see. Obviously, our first round pick. I don't want to give up our second, or we'll do our first next year. This might not do it, but I'm gonna try it. There we go. All right, well, number 1 overall, and we're gonna take C.J. Stroud. No, I mean it's got to be Bryce Young. I don't know actually. I think I'm gonna take C.J. Stroud. I know Bryce Young's probably better dead trait and stuff, but his throw power is low. So I'm gonna take C.J. Stroud actually. Should still be hitting Dev. I don't know if he'll be a superstar or not, but he's got a lot better throw power. I'm happy with that. I do want to trade up again. Um, I will take Jack Smith and Jigba to with him. So obviously Bryce Young goes. Will Anderson goes. And who's up right now? I forget. The Steelers, right? All right. So I don't know if I'll be able to do it. Let's try it though. I want to get Jack Smith and Jigba. I can maybe go one more pick. They might take him though. They do need receivers. Let's see. Oh, take Jalen Carter. All right. So it's gonna be the Bears we're gonna have to trade it with. It's gonna have to be players. I don't have any draft picks, so it's gonna have to be players. Xavier McKinney got, Leonard Williamson got, and so can. Wow, Kenny Galladay's hit is insane. Not even close. Yeah. I don't think I can do it. They're going to take Jack Smith and Jigba. They don't. The Falcons for sure will, though. So we have one more chance to try and do it with the Falcons. Yeah, Xavier McKinney can go. Ooh, Leonard Williams can't go. His cap it is crazy. Maybe 2 seconds. It's close. I just don't know what else I can give, honestly. There's just not much here. They don't need Daniel Bellinger, yeah. I gotta let it walk. I'm gonna trade up. I can do it, but I gotta find the right team. Trent Simpson goes. Surprised Jackson's still there. He's a top 5 true talent. It's the Titans right here. Yes, Titans. Sorry. So we're going to trade with the Titans. Or try to. And we're getting close with our guys. It's not going to be possible with the Titans. That's the best I can do is Xavier McKinney in 2 seconds. So, gotta let that walk. Bijan Robinson goes. The Lions. Again, I'm shocked he's still there, but I need that wide receiver. So, what do the Lions need? Right guard, quarterback, D tackle, left linebacker, and tight end. Xavier McKinney, a second. They're not going to want him, but they might take him. Red interest, not going to go. Like again, this is the best I can do. It's close too. It's close. I don't have another player though, so Gotta let him walk. Hopefully he's still there. Keely Wingo goes. The Dolphins don't need a receiver. They might not take one. But I don't want to risk it. And we keep getting closer the farther the pick goes back, obviously. So maybe this goes this time. It's even worse than before. So we got to let it walk again. Hopefully he's still there. Zion Nelson who goes. And the Jags are up. He's still there. So we still have a chance to get him. Again, this is the best offer I can do. Xavier McKinney in 2 seconds. And they don't have any cap. So I need to get some of their guys off. Who did they sign with? Let's take a low overall player to help clear some of their cap. Oh, that's so close. All right, I don't need to get rid of that. It's 1.49, right? 1.49 is 1.06. Oh, they're killing me, man. All right, we got to let it walk. It was close. They're going to take him, though. They don't take him. Man, I am bad at deciding stuff. All right, it's got to be the Ravens now. Please take this. Yeah, not close. I'd be shocked if the Ravens didn't take him, though. To be honest with you, they don't. All right, Raiders. My team in real life. I know you guys really do need safeties. Oh my goodness. It doesn't get much closer than that. Can't be Julian Love. Can't be Aziz. It's just tough, man. There's nobody. I don't want Darnay. Oh man, it's so close. So close. Yeah, and there he goes. Jack Smith and Jigba's gone now. I don't think there's any reason to trade up anymore. I think the next guy I'm going to go for is Antonio Johnson with A zone coverage. So I do still want to move up. I don't think I need to till late though. I'll do it right here with the Texans. All right, let's do this trade real quick. Want pick 20. Maybe I can just do a second. I'd be fine with this actually. Yeah, I'm fine with that. Kind of seems backwards because we're getting up a DB to draft to GB, but Xavier McKinney is going to need to get re-signed. He's not going to come back, so we're going to go ahead and take I don't know Jordan Battle's there, but I think Antonio Johnson looks a lot better. A zone, B man. I think it's a no-brainer right here. Yeah, hidden depth. He's just a little bit slow, but again, his coverage stats are nice, and he's 6'3". I might move him to safety, to be honest, to replace David McKinney. Let's go ahead and jump to our next user pick. Give me 1 sec. Uh-oh. And there goes DJ. Wow, that is not like DJ. Aaron looks 50 years old. All right, let's go ahead. Make this pick real quick. A to C power move, C finesse moves for D tackle. Not bad. C zone, B to D man out of North Carolina. I want to see if there's a steal. This is a D tackle with A finesse moves and B tackle. I know he's a day 3 guy. So let's choose somebody else first. Maybe pick him next. Let's do Antoine Pitts. He's a hidden dev. Wow, that's nice. That's a steal. Antoine Pitts, hidden dev out of North Carolina, only 21 years old. He's going to start right away for us if he's hidden dev. Let's go to our next pick. And this is going to be the guy who's a day three projection. So this D tackle with A finesse moves I like. Only normal dev. Let's go ahead and jump into the draft. Let's check out the draft recap. So CJ Stroud is 77, Antonio Johnson is 76. Pitts, who's a hidden dev, is 6'7". Spurlock is terrible. Yeah, so top 2 guys are good. Pitts is still going to play even though he's low overall. He's hidden dev, so he'll play. Let's check out the entire draft class. Obviously, Bryce Young was 1 overall higher. I expected that. Jackson Smith and Jigba, who I tried to trade up for, is at 80 overall. I really wanted them too. Really, really did. I tried to trade up for him, but this wasn't going to happen. I didn't have enough to give up for him. Would have been nice to pair him up with my rookie quarterback, though, but I didn't have enough. He's a superstar, yeah. I didn't have enough to trade up for him, but would have been nice. Not mad at it, though. We'll look to get a wide receiver next time. And let's go ahead and head to week 1. Our focus players are going to be obviously our quarterback and Antonio Johnson and then, Antoine Pitts. Those 3 are nice for me. Let's go ahead and do that. And I want to make sure Antoine Pitts is in the slot for this upcoming season so we can develop. Season goal is going to be make the playoffs this year. We're going to do our rookie quarterback. And I want him to light it on fire, to be honest with you. So, great performance. I don't know if that's going to happen with no wide receivers on the field, but we'll see. Do these upgrades, start our lineup, hop in a year or two of this rebuild. So obviously CJ Stroud at quarterback. Saquon. Don't have any receivers. Our O-line looks pretty good though. Oh, we have a hidden center we drafted late. Who's going to start? O-line looks pretty good. Obviously we got Irv Smith in free agency. Looks pretty good. Offense is not bad. Defensively, need a lot of work. But again, I'm going to start Antonio Johnson right there. And then I don't see our hidden guy here. So I have to go to the actual depth chart and put him on. Let's go to the actual depth chart. Make sure he's in the slot. Slot cornerback is going to be our rookie guy. I'll swap them. Put Aaron Robinson down here. Get rid of Cordell Flott. It's Antonio Johnson. It's Antoine Pitts in the slot. And then cornerback. I want Antoine Pitts at number 3. Perfect. Slot wide receiver. It doesn't really matter, I don't think. Wandale's cool. I guess we'll develop him for right now. Let's go ahead and jump to the midseason point. All right, at the midseason point, we are actually 3-3. We have a breakout wide receiver and breakout quarterback, which is really nice to see. Is this Wandale Robinson? Darius Slayton to go to superstar would be really nice. I moved him to the slot this game for that, and then our quarterback obviously with the breakout. This is for X Factor, so he's already a superstar, which is nice. So this is to go to X Factor. I'm going to move Slayton to the slot for this week. I hate how I have to go to freaking... Alright. Actual depth chart to do it. Alright, that's done. Let's do these upgrades. Do our national focus position. I'm make sure you get strong arm archetype. Not field general. Alright, auto upgrade everybody else. And then national position of focus. Also look at who we need to re-sign. And wide receivers up here again. Let's go ahead and go wide receiver again. And who needs to be re-signed? I don't think anybody needed to that was important except for Andrew Thomas maybe. Dexter Lawrence and Andrew Thomas and Mekhi Becton. Dory's gone. Kendall Williams is gone. Mekhi Becton, we'll start with him. Obviously 7 years. I gotta move my head one more time. But this is why we saved money in free agency. People don't want to be here. So we got to pay them a bag, obviously, to stay. He wants more money. Andrew Thomas, 7-year deal. Offer him straight up this. That's a lot of money. He wants to keep the years at 5. Okay. Dexter Lawrence, 7 years. It's a big bonus. But he's back. It's a lot of money for those 3 players, but they're part of our long-term rebuild, so got to keep them around. Let's go 1 week forward. See if we got the. Well, I don't think we got either one of them. 42-17 to the. Yeah. Yeah, we're not going to get either one of those. Alright, so we didn't get those. Let's go ahead and re-sign these 2. Stay at 5 years for Andrew Thomas. He's back. Mekhi Becton. 7 and 6.5. Wants more money than that. Alright, we got to sign him though. We just traded for him, so he's got to come back. So we'll go 1 week forward. Look to re-sign him.
Stop. Stop.
As we lose to the Cowboys. We have a breakout D lineman though. Jabari Zuniga to go to Star Dev. I don't even know who that is. But the main concern right here is Mekhi Becton, obviously. He's got to sign that. All right. He's back. Long term of the rebuild. Let's check out the midseason stats. CJ Stroud, a lot of interceptions, not a lot of touchdowns. An okay year. Saquon's playing really well. Darius Slayton's doing decent. Kenny Galladay, Wanda Robinson, Irv Smith Jr. Defensively, not a lot of sacks. Not a lot of turnovers either. So, definitely got to improve there. I need to get CJ Stroud some weapons. That's why he's struggling. Obviously, we have nobody on offense to throw the ball to. Let's do these focus players in week 11. And we lose 26-24 to the Panthers. Didn't get the breakout either. We missed 3 breakouts now in the season. Let's do these focus players. This quarterback looks pretty sick. Could be a draft and trade type thing. So I'm going to focus on him, just maybe draft and trade him. Just end with A, finesse moves. Let's do this wide receiver. Darren Smith. Happy with those. I also want to use these staff points real quick before we go to the end of the season. Come on. Let's do these contracts. Don't need a quarterback, so I don't need to go there. Let's do these trades too. If I would have done this before the draft actually last season, I probably could have got Jack Smith and Jigba. I would have got a discount. Probably would have had him. So I'm knocking these out for development of the players. Oh, I did the wrong one. Madden sucks sometimes, bro. You like move over and I revert you back to the other one. But let's go ahead and jump to the end of the season here. Probably gonna miss the playoffs, obviously, at 3-6. Finished 6-11, bottom of the division. Not surprised. All right, Megan Turner is going to be debut win rookie of the year with CJ Stroud. It's up to an 82 overall. Let's go ahead and jump to the Super Bowl. Look at dev changes. All right, so let's look at dev changes. That is the Packers Chiefs Super Bowl. Looks like no changes on offense. Aerosmith needs a superstar back. So that's done. Looks like Antonio Johnson was a star. Dexter Lawrence goes up to X Factor. Was he a star or did he lose a superstar? Let's check. No, he was just a star dev. Still pretty good though. And our other guy was obviously probably a star too then. Pitts is a superstar. Did he get superstar? Yeah, Pitts got superstar in the offseason. That's a shock. But happy with that. He was a late pick for us, hidden dev, up to superstar dev, which is nice to see. Let's hop into the offseason. I'm going to let my dogs outside too real quick while I simulate. I'll be right back. Babysitting two puppies is tough, I'll tell you what. All right. Chiefs beat the Packers in the Super Bowl in year 2. Let's go ahead and head to re-sign players, which nobody will be there that we need. We have over 100 million cap. And look, man, year 3, year 4, the team's going to be a force to reckon with. Got a lot of money to re-sign people. We did really well in the draft with our quarterback and superstar corner. Nick Bosa is going to be a guy we're going to go after. Don't need a quarterback, so we can sign a lot of good people. A lot of good people. I don't want anybody old, though. Michael Pittman's obviously a target for me. He wants to be here, too. He's the guy I want to bring in. Nick Bosa, obviously. And he wants to play for us, too. So those two are my top guys right now. Derek Brown, huh? He's 28. Wants to play for us, though. Might offer somebody else if somebody else pops up, but let's do that for right now. Any others? Grant Delpit. Wow, it's an X Factor. Okay. He's really cheap. Super, super cheap. Gonna offer him a bag to come play for us. 10 million a year. Gotta easily be his best offer. Anybody else? We're spending a lot of money, but again, we're ready to make that leap. Don't think so. So I think the last offer I want to make, and obviously we're not going to get all these guys, so got to keep that in mind. But because we don't need a quarterback, I can offer a lot of people some money. I'm going to offer Derek Brown. All right, so those are going to be our offers. We're not going to get everybody, so we should still have some money left over. But let's see what we can get. We got Michael Pittman, Logan Wilson, and Grant. Wow, we didn't get Nick Bosa. And he wanted to play for us. He went to the Seahawks. Well, now I definitely want Derek Brown. So I'm going to offer him a bag because he'll be cheaper than Nick Bosa either way. So I'm going to pay him a lot of money. Nobody wants Mike Evans, huh? You're not getting that much money, but if only we're interested in you, I'll throw you an offer. It's going to be really cheap, but you will get an offer. Didn't get Derek Brown either. Oh, nobody wants Lamar. Nobody wants Brandon Ayuk. I'm going to offer him too. All right, so if I get those two. All right, nobody else wants them, so we're going to go ahead and jump to the draft, see if we get them. If we don't, not mad at it. I don't want to go overboard with free agency, so I was hoping we would have got Nick Bosa. He wanted to play for us. Gave him a lot of money. Guess he went to the Seahawks instead. I think we did get them based on our overall going up by 3. We got Mike Evans and Brandon Ayuk and Michael Pittman. So wide receiver core set. We get CJ Stroud help. Offense looks really good. We don't really need anything on offense. It's going to be straight defense we're focusing on. And it's going to be Jordan Love moving to free safety. We need to focus on linebackers and edge. Yeah, linebackers and edge. Him to free. Grant Delpit out strong is good. Really need middle linebackers. Kayvon Thibodeau's got to develop more this season. So does Aziz. And we also could use another corner, I feel like. Our 2 rookies are starting right now. Let's go ahead and start the draft. Should have a high draft pick. We don't have a first round pick. I forgot. That hurts. I forgot we traded it away. Quarterback's trash, actually, so maybe not a bad thing. Darren Smith, the top 5. We don't need a wide receiver anymore, so yeah, I'm fine with having a first round pick. We'll go to the second round, make our pick there. Wow, this dude's just terrible. He's actually terrible. We need linebackers. And these guys don't look that good. But if I move him to middle linebacker, I think his overall will go up with A tackle and B block shed. Hidden dev. He's going to move to middle linebacker. And I want to get one more middle linebacker to start for us. This field general middle linebacker, maybe. Only 21, 6 foot. Yeah, we'll get him. So those two will start a middle linebacker for us. We got better, I think. I think I'm going to make one more pick, actually, in round 4. Again, all defense we're going for right here. I said we need another corner, so these guys are just so bad. So bad. This guy might actually be decent. I move him to corner. He's 23 though. I feel like he's kind of a steal though. I think he's gonna be better than what he's projected to be. He had a B to C grade, so let's go and go to the end of the draft, see what those guys are. All right, let's do a draft recap. Also, I just posted a rebut on my page if you guys want to check it out. Not a great, not a great draft for us. Backup running back looks pretty good. The Tigner guy, I think he'll be higher at middle linebacker too. This is the guy who I said I was going to move to middle linebacker. He doesn't look terrible, like I said, and he'll be even higher at middle linebacker. I feel like. I think he actually went down. He did, but I'm still keeping him there because he's going to start there. Draft class has a hole. Wow, this tight end is sick. 91 speed tight end, Andrew Griffith. It's got to be an X factor. 2 tight ends were insane. Not a very strong draft class, but these 2 tight ends look insane. Kind of missed out there, but again, we have Irv Smith, so not really needed. Let's go ahead and advance to week 1. Mentor or rookie? Immediate impact. Still rookie running back we drafted. It's got to be a hidden dev, I imagine, then. I gotta let my girl in real quick. Give me 1 sec. Let me do these players. Julian Love and Grant Delpit are going to be the guys up here. All right, give me 1 sec. So that's done. Let's go ahead and advance to week 1. Yeah, and our offense is set for the future. It's going to be our defense that needs to be developed. He does, huh? Season goal again is going to be playoffs. To the staff. I want to unlock the extra 3 players so we can do more development with our team, especially on defense. I want to throw in those 2 corners and then also maybe another linebacker. And I'm going to go on the defensive side. All right. So let's go ahead and do our weekly strategy. Add in the corners. Actually, Chris Best, I do want up there. That's the linebacker we drafted. I think I'm starting. Is it? No. Is it? I don't know. Either way, I'm going to do the corners. Antonio Johnson. Antoine Pitts. And then I need to throw in a linebacker in there. Let's go with Z's. All right, start our lineup. Offense is good to go. Defensively, I want Best over McFadden. There we go. There we go. There we go. That took a while, but we got it. All right. Corners are good. Defensive line's good. Aziz needs to start here. Okora can move to right end. All right. Team is set. Ready to go for year 3. Offense is good. Defense needs to some work still, but again, I'm happy with where we're at. Let's go ahead and jump to the mid-season point. All right, we're 2-4-1, which is a lot worse than I expected. But we're gonna break out D-line and defensive back. Julian Okora to go to star dev would be nice. And then who's a DB? Hopefully one of our young guys to go to superstar. Antoine Pitts to go to X Factor. Wow. You know what's crazy? They took away his superstar. I gotta get back to him. I forgot. He already had superstar. They took it away in the offseason. He already had superstar. I gotta get back to him. Wish I would have saw that beforehand because then it's the X Factor game. A little unfortunate, but he was already a superstar. I'm gonna give it back to him. Turner still not revealed. Everybody else looks good. All right. I don't know what the issue is. We'll leave it the same for right now. I'll upgrade these guys. National focus. It's all offense again. And I don't know what we need, so we're going to go wide receiver. Go ahead and jump to week 11. We lose to the Vikings 28-23. And no breakout for him. Assuming no breakout for our corner too. And I'm going to change playbooks on offense. It's time to change it up. We're going to go Kansas City Chiefs West Coast spread. We have the tight end now to do it, I believe. See if that helps. Jump to week 11. Oh, no. Don't want to do that. All right, jump to week 11. We do beat the Bengals after changing playbooks, which is nice. Do our focus players. Hopefully we can rebound and try and make the playoffs as a late seed wild card. I don't know if it'll happen this year, but it would be nice to do that. Focus players, we're going to go. We'll go this tight end. Because maybe we can trade Irv Smith Jr. And I'm just looking defense. So let's spend a linebacker too. All right, let's do our auto upgrade players. Check out contracts. I'm me right now, but I'll take some. Yeah, whatever you make, I'll take some. Yeah. Azeez Ojolari needs to come back. I don't know if I want him back though, and he wants too much money. I don't think he's coming back. Neither is Mark. Neither is Pinnock. Yeah, none of these guys are coming back. Azeez just hasn't developed that well, so I don't want to waste money on him. Let's go and jump to the playoffs. I got a CJ Stroud right now. I imported the draft class from real life for the first year. So I have CJ Stroud as my first quarterback right now. Still got Saquon. I got Mike Evans for a year or two. Brandon Ayuk. Yeah, it's good. So I'll show you the roster real quick. So we got CJ in year 2, Saquon, Mike Evans, Brandon Ayuk, and Michael Pittman, Irv Smith, Evan Neal, Mekhi Becton, Andrew Thomas. So offense is good. Offense is really good. It's just our defense that isn't that good. We need another middle linebacker. We need better corners. And then we need better pass rush out of our ends. So in the offseason, I'm going to look to draft off defensive ends. And then in the draft, I'm going to try and take a middle linebacker at the top of the class and a corner. If they're loans, that looks good. But other than that, our team isn't bad. As we miss the playoffs again and go 7-9-1. So in the beginning, when you pick a draft class, it'll say how you want to do it. It'll say auto-generated, import local file, or download from Madden Share. And I go to Madden Share, and I just take the draft class that has the highest downloads, and it'll import it for you. So let's go ahead and change his abilities real quick. So now he's better. CJ Stroud with 2 upgrades. Strong arm for both. I would love for him to get X Factor. I just don't know if it's going to happen. until we can get a better tight end with the KC playbook. So I might trade Irv Smith and look to upgrade that tight end. Julian Love should get good abilities now too, I believe. But our team isn't bad. We just got to win games now. Pick artist. Deep end zone. And we'll just auto upgrade everybody else. So again, year 3, our team's up to an 87 overall. Antoine Pitts gets an ability slot finally. I'm going to leave return man. All right, let's go ahead and head to the offseason. Hopefully we can get something in the draft this year and free agency. I would love to get it in. We obviously missed out on Nick Bosa last year. So we need somebody to replace Aziz and Julian Okora. And it's Cowboys Chiefs Super Bowl. No surprise, they always make it to the Super Bowl or fall in the playoffs. I might go KC on defense, but that's a 4-3 as the Chiefs win 44-38 in year 3 of the rebuild. I want to go KC. That requires a 4-3, and I don't have the personnel for that yet. Yeah, I need my D-line upgrades. So that's what we're gonna look for in free agency. And if I can get 4 good D linemen, I'm gonna go to a 4-3. I would have Kayvon come off the edge. We're not gonna re-sign anybody, but I want to go to a 4-3. So I need at least one more good linebacker with Logan Wilson, and then I need better D linemen. So I'm hoping we can get that here. Chris Godwin is too old. Kyle Pitts is here. This is the tight end we need, without a doubt. I'm going to give him a lot of money. Going to give him a lot of money. All right, we're at the top right now. Aaron Jones, Budda Baker. Greg Rousseau is a bit must need for us. Must need for an end. Going to give him a lot of money too. It might just be these two I'm offering. Because again, our cap isn't the greatest. Saquon. So we still have Saquon. And I think it's just going to be those two I'm offering. Darisaul's good, but yeah, I'm just going to do those two. Just those two. We're in first on both. Hopefully we get them. All right, we got Kyle Pitts and Gregory Rousseau. So now what I can do is, so watch this. Now I can trade Irv Smith. And I want a first round draft pick, honestly. I don't know what his cap hit is though. Let's see. Not terrible. Who was the first overall pick? Pick 20, 21. I feel like it's got to be the Lions or Texans, right? Yeah, pick 14. Pick 6. Pick 2 with the Titans. Okay. So let's do this. Let's do that. And our first, we have pick 12 though. Maybe I can keep that. Let's do pick 2. 2 future seconds. I'll go a second and my first next year. Maybe I can get rid of this. Actually, just do this. All right, there we go. So now we have 2 first-round draft picks. We get rid of Irv Smith Jr. Maybe we should got a linebacker out of him. Let's see real quick. What do I need? Offense, I feel like is set. We're set on offense. We don't need anything. Mike Evans needs a superstar back, though. I don't do trade regression, so he needs a superstar back. All right, Mike Evans gets a superstar back. On defense, I need another end. I need a middle linebacker. What's more important to me right now? An end? Yeah, I think an end is. I'm going to go for an end. I'm going to give up one of my first round draft picks for an end. But they need to be pretty cheap and don't need to be re-signed. So Aiden Hudson needs to be signed. I would love to find a sneaky rookie down here who's a superstar. Yeah, that's the plan right now. I just gotta find the right guy, and I don't know if we're gonna find him. Ojulari, we could trade for him. I might not even need to get up a first for him, honestly. Give you a second and a third for him. I don't have any cap. That's bad. Darius Slayton's got to go. I get rid of somebody else too. Dane Belton. All right, there we go. So we get our end now. We still have our first round draft picks too. We have no money. We have no cap, which is hurting us. So let's go ahead and go to the draft. Still have both first round picks, including second overall. Goal is to get a Super Bowl by year 5. So this is year 4. We're trying to get to year 5, get a Super Bowl. So we have one more season after this to try and do that. And our focus now, let's see. We still need an end. No, we don't need an end. We need a middle linebacker, right? We got Ojulari now. I don't know, these guys don't really look that good. I'll take him with my second pick in the first round, but who am I taking with my first round pick? I think maybe I can take a quarterback and just trade him away for a piece. I think I'm gonna do that. I think I'm gonna take a quarterback and then trade him away for a linebacker. So I think I'm gonna take a quarterback here and trade him away. Now, who am I gonna take? Maybe just Brad Samuel's top guy on the board. Also, this tight end is sick. Oh, this tight end is sick. This makes me not want to take. Makes me start to take Kyle Pitts. I really want to take this tight end because I know he's going to be a beast, but we don't need two X factor tight ends. I kind of want to take him though. I really want to take him, but I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. We'll take Brad Samuels and I'll trade him away. Oh, he's terrible. Somebody still needs him though, so we will trade him away. Let's go to our next future pick. I feel like that tight end's going to be the best player in the class. But again, I just got Kyle Pitts, so I don't need him. And I'm taking this middle linebacker with that second pick, like I said. It's only normal dev. I feel like this is just a weak draft class, maybe. That's 2 no-hitters back to back. But I'm going to trade away that quarterback. We should get some value out of him. Safety doesn't look terrible. Hidden dev. Pretty slow, but that doesn't matter in simulation, I don't think. And I'm going to make one more pick. We're going to send it to the end. I'm going to trade that quarterback away for a linebacker. And then we'll hop into year 4. Take a chance on this linebacker. All right, let's go ahead and do the draft. Let's do our draft recap. We have no cap. I just saw it. Quarterback looks awful. The linebacker actually looked pretty good, 74 overall. Rest of the picks were not good. I want to see that tight end, though. I know he's the best player in the class, probably. Probably like an 80 overall. Yeah, just 78. I figured. This other quarterback was better than our guy by a lot. Probably hidden dev, too. We got like the worst quarterback in the class out of the bunch. By a lot. Could have got more trade value. I'm still going to try and trade him, though. Yeah, it was a weak draft class. But again, I didn't make the best pick with this quarterback. Who needs a quarterback? The Bengals need. Why do the Bengals need a quarterback? They have no cap. Do they have a good linebacker? They don't. Do the Bills have a good linebacker? Matt Milano, who's 31, not interested. The Broncos, the Browns. Everybody's cap's kind of messed up, not going to lie. And nobody has a good linebacker. Why the Chiefs need a quarterback, I don't know, but I'm not going to ask questions. Give me Nick Bolton. I can't even make this trade. Yeah, I can't even make this trade. I don't have any cap, so I can't even trade him away yet. I maybe got to trade him in the offseason, but we don't have any cap. I think it's because I signed Kyle Pitts, that big deal. So, let me look at my team salary. Evan Neal needs to be signed this year, so does Kayvon Thibodeau. And we have no money to do that. Oh, it's going to be a long, a long off season. All right, let's go to week 1. All right. So weekly strategy, I need to do something. I'm actually a Raiders fan, so the Raiders are my favorite team in real life. I don't know how we're going to do this upcoming season, but the Raiders are my favorite team right now. I'm hoping that we can get Aaron Rodgers in the offseason because that'd be really good for us. But outside of that, we don't have a lot going for us, unfortunately. Tigner, I want to start. Oh yeah, we need a linebacker. We really need a linebacker. We do have two hidden safeties that we drafted, but they're low overall. So we're gonna set our lineup. I think our team will be decent this year. Should at least make the playoffs, I hope. Let's go to adjust lineup. And again, our offense is really good, so our defense is struggling. So offense is set, obviously. Throw Mike Evans in the slot. Want Ojulari there. Defensively, we're not terrible. We're just not that great. Defensive line, we are. Corner, we're doing okay. Safety, we're doing okay. Could use a little more depth. Move Blackburn up to hidden dev, but we're gonna jump to the midseason point and see how the team does. I'll make some changes at the midseason point if I need to. We're actually 4-2 with the breakout DB, so not bad. We're taking on Eagles for first place in the division, but again, the whole division at NFC is above 500, so we're not guaranteed playoffs yet. Still got a long way to go. And this is Julian Love for X Factor. Yeah, we look good, but again, you look at our division: 6-1, 4-2, 4-3, 4-3. So a long way to go before we are locked into the playoffs, but it's a good start. And we're gonna go left in here. I like that. And I think the next thing to do is upgrade these players, obviously. Check out the stats. I need CJ Stroud to make that jump this year to X Factor. Not a bad year. 14 touchdowns, 3 picks. Saquon looks good, 5 yards a carry. Receiving wise, Mike Evans is doing his thing. Michael Pittman and then Brandon Ayuk. Kyle Pitts is doing okay. No touchdowns for him, though. Defensively, Greg Rousseau, 5.5 sacks. Dexter Lawrence, 5. Logan Wilson, 2. Ojulari, 2. We need more turnovers. Julian Love, 2. Tigner, 1. Grant Delpit, 1. And Antonio Johnson, 1. Again, not bad. Offensive yards, we're top 10, which is nice. And then defensively, we are 11th. So the team is looking pretty good. We're pretty balanced overall, I think. I think we just keep simming and see what happens. We're going to have to week 11 do our focus players, and then we'll jump to the playoffs. We did beat the Eagles, which is nice. Did we get the breakout? I don't think so, giving up 31 points. Yeah. Not mad at that, though. He's already a superstar, so that doesn't mean too much to me. And players to negotiate. Unfortunately, we don't have any money. So, somebody's going to have to go. I'd rather Kayvon go, honestly. As Evan Neal's back. Do I have money for Kayvon? He doesn't want to be here, so gotta up the money. This is the max I can give him, though. Yeah, I don't have the money for him. Maybe I'll try at the end of the season. I don't have the money for Kayvon right now. Cordell as a backup would be nice. And he's cheap, so a backup corner, as we don't have any money to offer him. Yeah, we got to wait a week. I'm going to try and re-sign those guys at the end of the season, and we'll see what happens there. But let's jump to week 11 and do our focus players. I would love Cordell back as a third option in the slot for us. We do beat the Patriots, taking on the Eagles again. Would love this win to go first place in the division. And we don't. The Eagles get their revenge. The thing is, though, it was a close game. Oh, we did beat them, actually. We won. I thought we lost. CJ Stroud, player of the week. 6 passing touchdowns, 455 yards, 25 for 31. MVP type numbers right there. Let's do our focus players. This left end looks sick. A finesse moves, A power moves. This corner has A zone coverage. I like that. And this halfback actually looks pretty sick. Let's do this halfback. Because maybe I can trade Saquon for some pieces that we need. And the only thing to do now is jump to the playoffs, see if we make it there. We should, as long as we stay on track. Hopefully get a first round bye as well. All right, we make the wild card at 11-6. Also, 3 teams in the NFC East finished 11-6. The Cowboys, us, and the Eagles. Let's do these upgrades. CJ Stroud with 3. He's got to have an award then. I feel like he had to win an award. He finished second in the league in passing yards behind Johnny Bryant. Did he win MVP? Please tell me yes. He didn't. Chief Patrick Mahomes did. He finished third. Still might get an upgrade. Let's check out everybody's stats, though. CJ Stroud had a year. Over 5,000 yards, 45 touchdowns. Saquon had a year. Mike Evans had a year. So did Michael Pittman. Kyle Pitts was also good. And Brendan Ayuk. Defensively, not a ton of sacks, honestly. I expected more. Decent on turnovers as well. But again, expected more. A lot of tackles for loss, though. Overall, we're a balanced team. Like I said, offensively, we're a lot better than we are defensively, but it's enough to get us to the wild card. Let's see if we can beat the Bears. Lose to the Bears in the wild card with a 90 overall team is kind of insane to me. But we'll hop into the offseason. This is going to be the final year to try and get a Super Bowl. Like I said, 5 years, rebuild. So we got 1 more season left. We have a 95 offense and 91 defense, and we lose to the Bears in the wild card. That's wild. But upgrades. CJ Stroud should go to X Factor, I feel like. If he doesn't, as the Chiefs make Super Bowl again. Surprise, surprise. CJ Stroud is the X Factor. Perfect, man. Perfect. Mike Evans is the X Factor. Kyle Pitts needs his X Factor back. The team looks good. For the final year, the team looks really good. We should go crazy this last season. Absolutely crazy. And because this is the last year, I might just franchise tag Kayvon Thibodeau. Blackburn's still hitting. Up to 70, though. So is Taylor. It would be crazy if those guys were, hitting superstars. Don't think so, though. Let's go ahead and head to the offseason. As the Seahawks take down the Chiefs 35-24 in year 4 of the rebuild. I'll upgrade those guys. Hop to re-sign players as we look to bring back Kayvon Thibodeau for our final season. Not going to be able to offer anybody else. It's going to be Kayvon Thibodeau. Maybe trying to back Cordell Flott. I don't think we need him, though. This is going to be our final offer on Kayvon. Going to give him a lot. He should sign this. I don't know why he wouldn't. It's a lot of money. All right, well, Kayvon, no, you're not. Kayvon's back. I have no more money left, but we're keeping the team together. We'll look to build in the draft. I can't sign anybody in free agency, so it's going to be similar to the draft. Draft who we need to, and then hop into the final year. So, yeah, can't sign anybody. All right, let's go ahead and start the draft. No first round pick for us. Obviously, we traded it away. Let's see if we can get in second. I just do best available. Hold on, this wide receiver actually kind of looks kind of good. Actually looks kind of good. Let's take him. Hidden Dev with 93 speed, 92 jumping. I'm not mad at that. For a late second pick, he looked pretty good, honestly. I'm going to make one more pick, and then we're going to skip the rest. Our team is pretty much set in stone, so we don't really need anything. I'm just going to take another wide receiver. 95 speed, though. Be a good backup. Let's go ahead and jump to the end. All right, here we go. Draft recap. The wide receiver was a 75. The second one was a 73. Good picks, in my opinion. The draft class as a whole, I feel like it has to be pretty decent. Wow, this running back was an 85 overall. The guy who I focused on was an 85 overall. That's insane. That's a generous running back. That's high. That's really high, especially for a rookie. That's a pretty good draft class. Got to be an X factor. Of course, he goes to the Bills. Yeah, superstar X factor. Expected. He looked really good when I scouted him. We just had to pick to move him. Also, we don't need him. We have Saquon, so but 85 overall for a rookie running back is really high. Team looks good though. Final season. Gonna try and get a Super Bowl this year. I don't need to do anything except set our lineup, so we're gonna set our lineup, hop into the final year. Hopefully make the playoffs. All right, so season goal 12-5. I can get with that. I think with CJ Stroud not being an X factor, it'll help a lot. I'm gonna set his abilities real quick too before we simulate, just to make sure our team is as good as possible. Let's go to our roster. I want to make sure everybody's set up right. So Saquon, Jukebox is fine. Let's go Tank as well. Dexter Lawrence, who's now an X Factor. Inside stuff and double or nothing. Kyle Pitts. Let's go route tech. And short out elite. Gregor Rousseau should get edge start right. No, he's one away from it. He's got should have double or nothing. Double or nothing and where's inside stuff at? Inside stuff. Makai Becton. Here we go. CJ Stroud. Still needs 2 upgrades for a really good ability, but let's go Omaha. Inside Deadeye. Conductor. No look Deadeye. Lofton Deadeye. Maybe I'll change that to I'll change it when he gets to 90 overall strong ROM. Grant Delpit should be set with his abilities. Yep. Alright, we're good to go. Let's hop to the mid-season point. CJ should have his 2 upgrades in. We'll set his abilities. And then we'll look at the team as a whole. We're 5-2. Not mad at it. Cowboys are 7-0. Alright, let's do our upgrades. CJ Stroud has his 2 upgrades. This is going to help a lot. It's going to help a lot. Alright, here we go. Now we can do what we need to do. Go protected. Quick draw. Pass to the elite. Gunslinger. Yep. You see my text? What happened to your shirt?
I got sauce on it.
Nice. All right, let's go ahead and jump to the playoffs. I feel like we can. We should make it. What happened?
I was trying to get them back out there so that they wouldn't be all in the food.
I'll put them outside. Leave it. Get off. Austin, get your little booty off the bed.
I didn't think you could drop that.
Yeah, you can.
I was so impressed I joked.
All right, we make the wild cut at 11-6. You're actually one game off, Gavin. 11-6 instead of 12-5. Yeah, not bad. Could do better. We're taking on the Bears again. We need to beat them this time. Let's check out the end of year stats. Looks like CJ Stroud took a step back, a big step back. Still looks good though. Saquon still looks good, obviously. Ayuk, Kyle Pitts, Michael Pittman, Mike Evans. Defensively, a lot of sacks this year, which is nice. Kayvon Thibodeau stepped it up. Went down on turnovers, but not going to change anything. See if we can beat the Bears in the wild card this year. We lose again. All right, well, the team's just bad, I guess. We can't win simulation games against the Bears, who suck, but that's going to be the rebuild for the Giants. I'm going to do another one tomorrow. I don't know what team yet, but didn't get a Super Bowl in 5 years. Hardly made the playoffs. So take a look at the roster one more time. Final look. Offense was really good from the start. We didn't really regress at all. We only got better. But defensively, I guess we just couldn't figure it out. Titans. Okay, I'll do the Titans tomorrow when I get on. So I'll be on tomorrow night as well. We'll do the Titans. I'd love to get them a Super Bowl, but Giants, we couldn't get it done. I'm going to go ahead and log off, finish eating dinner, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.